I'm going to talk about imitating Nabatean backed clay water pipes and forming pots from King Talal Dam sediments. I'll start with the project phases. Then I'll summarize the major steps of preparing clay for throwing in electric pottery wheel. After that, I'll show you the first results of firing and glazing. Then clay shrinkage test. After that, imitating Nabatean backed clay water pipes, our first result also. And finally, the conclusions. The ceramic workshop is still under establishment, but the project phases are research phase, which based on testing the formability of clay with minimal additives and using the local oxides. Training phase, training the local community on forming production and decoration. And finally, the production phase for production of pipes, plant pots, and vessels. In order to test the formability of the Dempsey clay, we had to prepare the clay through the following steps. First, crushing the hard, dry clay into a fine powder by using a hammer. Then, putting the powder clay in a pail and adding water, stirring the clay. Leaving the clay soaking and changing the water daily for 3 days. Adding the additives, ball clay, china clay, kalimadini clay, in order to improve the plasticity of the Dempsey clay by mixing with clay mixer, and pouring the mixture of soaked clay through a sieve of 60 mesh into a basin lined with cloth or in a gypsum mold, leaving the moisture evaporates, then taking the clay to be compressed in a bug mill, and after that wedging the clay in order to remove the air bubbles at least for 2 minutes, and finally throwing the electric wheel. Our first results of firing and glazing by using 2 additives, china clay and ball clay. We can make some fast or quickly comparison between the 2 additives. The china clay improved the plasticity of the Dempsey clay, while using the ball clay give the reddish and pinkish colors to the clay. And if we want to make the pipes in the Nabatean style, so we need to put the 2 additives into our clay. For testing the total shrinkage, a small square slab, 10 cm, was made to determine the total shrinkage. The original length was 10 cm. After drying and firing, it is 9 cm, which means the total shrinkage is about 1 cm. This is very important for us in order to understand the joining different parts together, especially the pipes, in order to join the parts and the rims. Imitating Nabatean backed clay water pipes. Despite that Nabatean lived in arid region, they managed to develop a comprehensive water harvesting system for drinking and irrigation during the 1st century BC and 1st century AD. It includes dams, reservoirs, channels, and backed clay water pipes. In the RPG, we are interested to make backed clay water pipes in the Nabatean style as a part of the harvesting system. And our first results, you can see it in the right side. It's smaller, but the same shape. In conclusion, making pottery out of the Dempsey clay sediment is a practical solution for the sedimentation problem. It increases the lifetime of the dam. It also stabilizes the dangerous sediments by firing, and it contributes in solving the pollution problem. Many thanks for your attention. Thank you.